Boy, got a bump, we ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the snarls, all the ops gonna pop. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds.
I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build, that with the pan to the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans, ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try luck. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as mean. Seen the days of walking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, got a bump, fun. Boy, got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, got a bump, fun.
I sit on the corner and shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
To the slip, poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QG. Let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moose be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.
broken glass of a bottle makes a jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road, at the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
Okay, break.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Go, check, go, check. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
Now Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Cup 19! Cup 19!
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. On play action, here's Milton. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Third and long.
Seven Pirates! Buffalo 18! Rig alert! Trap 50!
To throw, it's Milton. going up top. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
His drive will start on the ground, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Ready, break.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Throwing is Daniel. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready? Hey, smash Broncos! Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
Receiver in motion, going right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready? Warrior 70.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. It's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a design run. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on, set, ready.
Try and throw with Milton. Quick throw here is complete. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hurt.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and long.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Inside the 10, it is caught. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Viking 18.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
From the set. Here we go, here we go. Let go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Right back to him on first down. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Left side into the hands of Olave. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He pulls it in around the 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This one complete right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Second and a yard.
Ready! Ready!
Handoff here, up the middle. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And an Eagle first down.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Let's go!
They'll stick with him again. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Let's go now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Now a give on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Third and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
To the air. It's Milton. That is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready? Capital up, tag, go!
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
3rd down and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18 Robert, 18 Robert, Stephanie.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Come on.
Now Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Okay, break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk, check. Go.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports. halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
Milton from the gun here on third down. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. Not much there. Get this down inside the 40.
Okay, ready.
Here's second and 9. Here's Milton. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Ready. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll go right and find his running back.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Get it? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Throwing on second down is Milton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. To throw, it's Milton. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Timberwolves. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, It's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 3. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Come on. Set. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let go.
Throwing is Milton. No chance at all. He'll go down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go! Cougar 19.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Ready? Ready?
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll send their tight end left.
Go!
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man. That's Olave. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Washington.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They face 2nd down and 7. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Go street.
Olave is the motion man. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
19, Cup 19. Ready?
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Ready, ready? Seven Pirates.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Open man, left side. He's got it. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. I mean, you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Stephanie! Let go!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! Hey!
He'll try the right side this time. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Go!
Looking out of the gun is Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Buffalo 18, ready!
To the air, it's Milton. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go!
They'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Let's go now. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Throwing, Milton. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 40. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Check, Panther.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey. Roll, roll, roll. Hey, smash. Check out.
Here's a run going left. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, break.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. In trouble, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, check that. Check, hey.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run. Here's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Get it. Go.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw him, and he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much, and that should wrap this one up. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. First and 10.
Ready.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. win here for the Commanders. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.
shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.